Right, we've already started our discussion here, and it's quite interesting. Jafexra is in the house. Not many of you might know him, but of course, if you are in the Yoruba entertainment industry, you would know this man. He's been there, he's done that from music to comedy to dance, drama, and all of that. He is a whole-round entertainer. Jafexra, it is great to have you. You are welcome.
I'm highly honored.
You're welcome. We're having quite an interesting discussion here, and I want to get people into it, and then we pick up on it.
Okay.
You see, you've been involved in stage and all of that in the Yoruba dialect and all of that, and you know, but the world is a global village.
Yes.
You know, as it is, we're talking about how with streaming platforms, a lot of our languages, our movies are there, but then people can read subtitles and understand.
Yes.
Now you're putting together something which is coming up quite soon, where it is stage,
Yes.
and then it is purely vernacular Yoruba language.
Yes.
But then there are people that don't understand Yoruba. How can they be immersed into this kind of performance and get the best from it?
Okay, beautiful. So there are two ways, there are two things. All the ones we've done in the past, we've edited them, transcribed them in English, and posted them on online, YouTube.
Okay.
So people that didn't know about us could find out and get to know about us. Now, coming back to your question, as people there live that do not understand English, we were discussing earlier, I said probably we'll consider AI in the future, whereby translations will just be on the screen. As you're speaking, AI is translating it, and people can read and probably catch it brief. But the beauty about our show is that the comedians, all their comedy performances are not going to be 100% Yoruba. There'll be a bit of English infused. Then the drama, even if you don't speak Yoruba at all, the drama is self-explanatory because you get to know who is wicked, who is nice, you enjoy the music, and you get to see part of our tradition because on every occasion we try to promote that culture. And then even getting into the venue in the first place, you experience our culture, where you have the chanters, the praise singers, the talking drummers welcoming you like a real festival. And that is why we believe that we're different, because we're not just giving you a show, we're not just giving you a concert, we're giving you an experience. And in the long run, we hope and pray that we would achieve our aim of it being a tourist attraction in Nigeria.
I like that, a tourist attraction. But for some people who have never come in contact with you, let's talk about your beginnings into the world of arts and culture. How did it all start for you?
Wow. So I'm not the type that will tell you I started singing from my mom's womb like most people do. But I think while growing up, I used to watch the likes of Jacob and Papilolo, Baba Salah, Ogunde and co. So I got I got interested, Wale Ogundipe and the likes. I got interested in art, in drama. And then, of course, listening to them, Ebenezer Obey, Sonny Ade, Fela influenced the music, Shino Peters and stuff. And then, you know, while growing up, your parents, you're either a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, or useless. So for us, I had to follow the science. I actually wanted to be a doctor, but as God will have it, some of us we're brilliant, but then because of the seriousness there. So long story short, I finished geology, went into banking, and then while in the banking sector, you know, I don't know how to describe it. It's more spiritual for me because you wake up at 2 a.m. singing a song you've never heard before. And that is your song. And it's happened to me several times. It still happens. And I believe it happens to a lot of artists as well. There is nothing more haunting than that. Knowing fully well that you are so talented and you cannot exploit. So while in banking, I released my first song that got popular as a banker.
Wow.
And I couldn't reveal who I was openly, except for a few people that knew me then. And then it became so strong and intense, I had to make a decision. Do you want to continue in the banking sector or you want to go into entertainment? 2007, I took that leap.
I like that you said haunting. That means that if you did not do it, you would not...
I probably wouldn't be happy. I probably won't be happy. A lot of us are doing what we're not happy doing because we want to make ends meet. It has been tough, especially when you don't have sponsors. I've been grinding with God all through the while with some good people around me. And God's so good we're here. So that's been the journey. And then I do comedy. I do music, I act, I write. I do so many things. I'm like a cocktail of entertainment.
Exactly. That's why I called you an exquisite entertainer, and all of that.
To God be the glory.
You know, is found in you. Now, let's talk about the stage culture and its acceptance here. I know that there is that group of people who love stage, but how would you say generally, looking back at the time, from the people you watch, growing up back then, you know, and now, if you went to juxtapose, to compare, would you say that we are receptive, or more receptive of the stage culture? Do people come to see stage plays?
So the thing is, now people have more options. Back in the days, people were super excited going to the cinemas to watch live stage performances. But now the cinema has evolved, where you just sit down and watch the screen. And then we have the social media platforms where you can sit in your comfort of your home and watch. But for people, I think people have different tastes. I believe that people that are interested in the art always find a way to go and watch this live performances. It is not where it should be, but over the past 3 years, it has improved.
It has improved. And we have Ashegun coming up.
Yes, Ashegun.
Yes, talk to us about that.
Okay. So Ashegun is our annual, it's a theme for our annual concert. The annual concert is Agbo Jafextra Urban Yoruba Comedy, Music, Dance, Drama, Culture Concert. And every year we give it a theme. Okay. This year's theme is Ashegun. We started with Ashe Odudua, to Yaniwura, to Ayo. Now it is Ashegun. Okay. Now Ashegun is conqueror. So on that day, which is on Sunday, 16th of June at Terra Culture, Tiamini Savage, on that day, you're coming to experience Yoruba comedy, Yoruba music, Yoruba stage play,
Yoruba
culture,
Yoruba
tradition, everything in an entertaining format. Because when you talk about Yoruba culture, the next thing that comes to most people's mind is, you're going to get on stage and pluck the head of a fowl and blood will spill all over. You people do a lot of juju. No, there's so many wonderful things about our culture that people don't know. Yoruba people are accommodating, they are loving, once they meet you, you are family.
Oh, definitely. There is no how this is not just for me, for many people. Lagos has been a home for. In fact, that's why people say Lagos is no man's land, because of how accommodating the Yorubas are.
Yes.
So that is something, that is what we would experience on that day, right?
Definitely.
Wonderful. Ashegun Conqueror. Looking forward to
Ashegun.
Is there a chance for it? Give us a chance.
Oh, well, there are so many chances, because I could say that Aronio Belemoni ko yo simi ogun lo, ọmọ ogun ni mi, wọ́n mọ̀ ṣe dipiri, ìpèrè èkú ni mi, wọ́n mọ̀ ṣe dipiri mukale. Èmi lọ́mọ lápálàpá kò yí tó fara pẹ́ ègún tí ò simi ogun lo. Let's leave it.
Let's leave it to that day. It was a pleasure talking to you, and looking forward to that one, and wishing you all the best.
Thank you so much.
All right, we have breakfast for you. Are you fasting or something?
No. I'm free food I'm available. That's Jafextra.
Okay, all right. We have something here.